I'm Charlotte Durif, I'm 25 and I'm French. I'm a rock climber. So for the last 2 years I've been doing a PhD in chemistry in Montpellier in the south of France. 2 years ago I was focused a lot on competing. I did the overall, so speed, bouldering and lead. So it took me a lot of training time and that paid off because I became world champion in overall in 2014. Last year I had a tough year because I was injured on my knee. So I started the competition season and then took time off and then did a little of climbing outside during the summer, which was good. I went to Norway in the Flatanger Cave. Did 8C, it's been years I haven't climbed 8C, so it was good to be back. And then I had to take 4 months off of climbing because of my injury. So I've been back for 2 months now, climbing a lot outside and starting training again for overall this year. It's hard to scale my level with like grades or other people for competition, but I see the progression. I'm progressing pretty fast. My knee injury is still here, but I'm getting kind of used to it, so I deal with it and try to find other things, like other movements. Like instead of doing a heel hook, I'll do like toe hooks or weird stuff. So I'm learning to climb with it, and I will test my level next weekend because I have the bouldering nationals in France, so it will be the first test. But one every 2 weekends I've been climbing outside a lot. I feel very confident and quite easy in 8A, 8A plus, so I think it's time to try harder. I like routes that when you look at them they look beautiful. It's like an obvious line, and then like if we talk about the style of the route, I think I'm more of a really long route, like 50 meters, 60 meters. It's better for me because I take time to enjoy it. Like I fully enjoy it. I fully enjoy the travel. It's like a travel for me. So yeah, it's good to pace it, rest, and do hard stuff, and then rest. And I prefer routes like that. So yeah, nowadays the general level is much higher than before, especially with the younger. I'm quite experienced for sure, so I know my routine. I know how to leave the comp, but then it's always complicating because I have experienced so much that sometimes I have so many options in my head, like for betas in climbing or stress before. It's not that easy. When you're young, you're like, yeah, I'm competing. But when you're old, you're more focused on your goal, so maybe it's more stressful. For this year, I was more thinking to stay in France. I'd like to spend some time in the Gorge du Verdon. So I know there are many hard, long routes there, so hopefully I will find something there. I will have a few weeks to climb in the summer because of holidays, so I hope I will have good time and good temps to try something hard there. So this year my big project is the World Championship in Bercy in France in September. So my goal is to do the overall again. So I'll train for speed, lead and bouldering. As I'm already qualified for it because I'm the reigning world champion, I'll try to really organize myself well during the coming months, doing a little bit of speed and bouldering and lead all in the same time. So eventually I will go to World Cups in the different disciplines too. Yeah, I have a busy year, but it's interesting because I have I'm working from Monday to Friday. It's good for me to go to camps and cliffs outdoors in the weekends because it doesn't take much time. So it's convenient, and when I will have more time, I will take few weeks trips and months trips, but it's for next year. So where I live in Montpellier, I can train in the 3 disciplines. which is nice, so I can go from one to another. And then on the weekends, I'll try to go to training areas in France or different countries around. Try to go to places to train either like speed and lead or bouldering and lead, and try to make everything work together. And I think the fact that I want to keep climbing outside a lot will help me like keep the mood for it, a good mood, I think. Yeah, keep the balance between pleasure and training and goals. And right now my calendar all the way to September is like every weekend is booked with stuff. I'm really excited about it. I hope it's gonna work like that. Well, I think the most important is to know what you want to do and not compare your goals and envy to others. Like other people don't have the same motivation that you, so it's good to find your motivations and then know how you work, like what you need for like evolve in your style or level. So yeah, learn how to do that and mix all together, but yeah, focus on yourself. So my first year in the international circuits has been in 2004. So it's like, I don't know, I don't want to count anymore, maybe my 13th year of competition climbing. Which is good about that is I know what I really want and what I'm looking for. Like in the past year, I was doing really every World Cups in the season, but now I'm like more doing those that I'm really excited about. Like making my goals more accurate, I'll say, with overall. But yeah, I think it's good because I've been in school the whole time, so my rhythm is to like go to school, train, and leave in the weekend for comps. So now it's good, but in a year my PhD will be done, so maybe things will change in my life. But it's interesting. Like I feel I need that. When I took my 4 months off, I was really bored. Like the first 2 weeks were fine because I was like doing lots of other things, and then I got really bored. So one of my friends that is a climber, I went to visit her, and she was like, oh, okay, we're doing DIY in the house, so just take my sewing machine. So I started sewing stuff and doing bags and like random stuff, but it was not really satisfying. So no, I'm really happy to be climbing and to be doing lots of stuff. It's obviously tiring sometimes, but it's really enjoyable.